Once again, hello Nigerians, my brothers and sisters, my mother, my fathers in Nigeria. I'm using this opportunity to reflect on the forthcoming election comes February 2019, and I will tag this short video PDP and APC represents monumental failure, disaster, and defeat. This argument is based on the outcome of the national presidential election debate. The absence of the two giant parties from the national debate shows that they don't have anything in stock for Nigerians. They are not interested in the affairs of moving Nigeria to the highest level. Rather, they depend on their old formula of bribing and buying votes to see them through the election. But shame on them that the awareness is fast spreading in Nigeria now that Nigerians don't need to sell their votes for a pot of porridge and suffer for the next 4 years. The consciousness is fast spreading that our vote is our power, is our strength, is our future, and whatever we want our future to be, we can design and restructure it with our franchise. Our franchise is our voting right. So, as we could all see, the incumbent president, who is also seeking for re-election, was absent from the debate, and the excuse presidential media gave was that because of his commitments in two of the northern states as a result of his campaign's rally, he could not make it to the national debate. As Nigerians, as a concerned Nigeria, as a Nigeria who is interested in the developmental process of Nigeria, we need to ask ourselves one simple, logical, and reasonable question. Are two states in the northern part of Nigeria more than the entire country? Obviously, the answer is no. To me, I think if the incumbent president is ready and fully prepared and have genuine reasons for Nigeria to re-elect him for the #1 position he's currently occupying, he should have taken the advantage of the national debate to showcase, exhibit, and to sell himself to Nigerians by further convincing Nigerians on the necessity and the need to re-elect him, but rather it shows the opposite. To me, this is nothing but just a complete declaration of incompetency. What you don't have, you cannot give. That is completely paramount. So it is now down on Nigerians now that the current party has nothing in stock to offer other than the continuation of poverty, distress, and failure. Now, on the part of the presidential flag bearer for PDP, he was at the venue of the election of the debate, but he left shamefully with the excuse that because the incumbent president is not there to participate in the debate, there is no reason for him to also take part in the debate. This is crazy. This is insane. This is absurd. This is nothing but demonstration of failure. We are not fools. What would have been a better opportunity to present himself as a better candidate for the incumbent president, as a better candidate than the incumbent president, if he is fully prepared and he has a manifesto to sell and woo Nigerians to vote for him. But rather, he has nothing. He came in their usual manner, wearing big agbada, thinking that Nigerians are interested in the quality of material you put on. No. The outward expression of a man does not really depict his intellectual capacity. What Nigerians are interested now is the competent leaders who could take them to the promised land. Another reason he left shamefully was the fact that he could not face the brilliant Nigerians in person of Mogalu, Kingsley, Obiesekwesili, and Fela Durotoye, who were all ready to take part in the debate. Because of this pressure, the flag bearer of PDP left disgracefully. Shame on them. They have failed us. The two parties combined together, APC and PDP, for 19 years of democracy in Nigeria. So we are not ready to entrust our future in them again. I'm very happy for the demonstration of intellectual prowess, the readiness, and the ability to take Nigeria to the highest level demonstrated by the three presidential candidates who took part in the debate. They all did excellently well. They all performed wonderfully well. In short, to be sincere and to be honest, all of them, the three of them, they have the right resume, they have the right capacity to take the number one job in Nigeria. But my fear is this, and my great concern is this. The three presidential candidates who showed up for the debates are all from the southern part of the country. So that shows that the southerners, they are ready to move the country forward. But the two presidential aspirants from the north, they were nowhere to be found because they don't have what it takes to move Nigeria forward. So my appeal to Nigerians, most especially the youths and the southerners, is to at least encourage all the presidential aspirants from the southern part of the country to form an alliance, to act under one umbrella. There is strength in unity. Instead of them to allow their votes to be divided and be shared and encourage these ill-prepared aspirants to steal the show. They should form a consensus for the sake of posterity, for the sake of unborn generation, and for the sake of Nigerians youth who are currently in a state of illusion. They should form one alliance. At least they all can act, they all can represent in one cabinet. If a person become a president among them, they all can be part of the cabinet and move Nigeria forward. The most paramount and the most necessary things for now is how to move Nigeria forward. So I will encourage them to forget individual ambition and forget ego and humbly act in one accord so that the Southerners will take a better advantage opportunity presenting itself right now. Now we've all seen the reason clearly why they excluded Showore from the debates, because to them Showore is an atomic bomb. Showore represents a drone that is ready to expose them and destroy them verbally. They know, and they are afraid of his mental strength. That is the reason they excluded him. They know he will have used the opportunity to win millions of Nigerians' hearts and really portray himself as the most desired candidate. They cannot truncate his ambition. Whatever God has destined must surely come to pass. So Nigerian youths, those of you who are still throwing your weight behind these two symbols of failures and defeats, APC and PDP, I think now is an opportunity for you to rethink. Now it is obvious, glaring, and conspicuous that if you entrust your future in either of these two parties, I am too afraid to pronounce what might actually happen to your future. Save yourself from further destruction. We can still make Nigeria great. We should all remember that Nigeria used to be one of the greatest countries in the world in the 60s. In the 60s and 70s, when Nigeria was experiencing economic boom, no country denies Nigerians of visa to their country. In the 60s and 70s, America, the Britain, the Canada don't deny Nigerians from coming to their country because they know an average Nigerian who is coming loaded and to impact the economy positively. But let us see where our current crops of leaders who are parading themselves at the corridor of power, see where they have brought us to. Now, no country is ready to accommodate Nigeria. No country is ready to accommodate a Nigerian. So every Nigerian has now become a suspect because of the prevalence of poverty in Nigeria. So the same set of people who brought to Nigeria to the level where Nigeria has now become the capital, where Nigeria has now become the poverty capital of the world, should not be entrusted with our collective future. They have offered their best, and their best is not enough. So it is high time at least they honorably discharge. So Nigerian people, vote wisely, vote your conscience, vote for a better future. And I pray the Lord will take us to the promised land, and Nigeria will soon become an envy of the entire world. Amen.